Nation. I'm Nerdy Dustin, and this is
Noah Drake Bell, baby.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Cloudy Sky Entertainment. I'm Nerdy Dustin, and we're going to jump into The Black Phone. Yes, this movie is about a guy named the Grappler who kidnaps kids, and the last kid he kidnaps gets help from all the victims of the other people the Grappler has killed, and those victims help him kind of deal with the Grappler. This stars Ethan Hawke, Madison Thames, and Madeline McGraw. It's directed by Scott Derrickson. First off, I gotta say, Scott, you are killing it in the horror genre these days. I mean, y'all gotta think about it. In the beginning, we got Scott Derrickson directing Hellraiser Inferno. And in my opinion, it's one of the worst movies in that franchise. And probably one of the worst horror movies I think I might have ever seen. But then he slings out Exorcism of Emily Rose, Sinister, and now The Black Phone. And this movie's so solid. Let's jump into what I like about this movie. I love the story. I love Ethan Hawke's performance. Oh my God, him as the Grappler was so terrifying. All the kids did a great job. Madison Thames, you are going places, my man. You are, y'all, telling you now, that kid's gonna be one hell of an actor. And the story is great, the pacing's great, the cinematography is great, the suspense. All right, so this comes off as a horror movie because it's got that supernatural element to it, but this is way more of a thriller. This movie really makes you think. Now this is me nitpicking. I'm trying to think of things I don't like about this movie, and so there are scenes in this movie that don't need to be there, and it didn't make sense to me because it's like the amount of detail Scott puts into this movie. Why is he giving us these scenes that make absolutely no sense? And most of these scenes are the kids fighting with one another. And I mean, like really fighting with each other, like almost killing each other. Like, and then that's the other thing is after these fights, there's no repercussions for the fights. Like Jordan White's character gets bashed over the head with a rock, and there's just mass amounts of blood dripping down. And like, he's like back at school the next day and there's nothing is done about it. And then at the beginning of the movie, they're building up Gavin Wilde's character Moose. Like you think he's going to be something in the movie, and then like he's just never mentioned about again. So yeah, it's nitpicking, but there's some detail in this movie, and there's other things too that like don't make sense. But throwing that aside, this is a wonderful movie. I'm giving this a 4 out of 5. This is a must see for all horror fans. Ethan Hawke, you knocked it out of the park. And Scott, you are a force to be reckoned with in the horror genre. I'm glad I ate my words. I'm glad you redeemed yourself from Hellraiser Inferno. And y'all, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single one of our videos. And y'all, do me a huge favor. Keep being nerdy. I'm Nerdy Dustin, and I'll see y'all in the next video.